Hello everybody and welcome to Beatdown Blitz. Here we will debate different battles that we have not debated on Superpower Beatdown. I am Aaron Sharka and today we will be debating Nightwing vs. Nightcrawler, Luke Skywalker vs. Harry Potter, and our grab bag battle, but we'll get to that at the end. Today I will be debating with Orion Akaba, who has appeared on Beatdown as Deadpool, Boss, and just recently did the voice of Master Chief. He played Apollo Justice in the latest Phoenix Wright game, and is Crazy Dave in Plants vs. Zombies 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Orion.
Hi everybody. How you doing?
Good, glad you could be here on the show. First episode.
Yeah, I mean, first one.
Yeah, so what did you think of the last Beatdown?
I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought the effects were amazing. I really liked all the signature moves that were left in there, I think, for both characters.
Do you think the right character won?
Well, I don't know. That's a little debatable. I mean, you know, I love Captain America, but I have played all the Halo games, and I super love Master Chief, so maybe not so much. I mean,
alright, it's hard to say. I mean, Master Chief looks better, his stats look better, much better than Cap, but Cap has overcome bigger, stronger villains, so a lot of times a hero is defined by what he's able to overcome. So it's hard to say. I mean, obviously we picked two characters that are going to be somewhat equal, that's why we choose them, so you gotta vote. You gotta vote.
You should vote. You should have voted for Master Chief, but that's okay. That's alright. I forgive you.
Alright, for our first debate, Nightwing versus Nightcrawler.
Alright.
Who are you gonna take in that battle?
I'm gonna go for Nightwing.
Yes, Nightwing, good.
No, Nightcrawler, of course. I'm wearing the shirt.
Nightcrawler, teleport, he's got fast reflexes based on his mutant ability. He can fade into the shadows. He's only like $150 though at like 5'3". He's got great swashbuckling sword fighting capabilities.
Master Swords.
So then we have Nightwing, who was trained by the greatest fighter in all of comic books, Batman. Raised in the circus as a trapeze artist from the age of 8. Now 25 at 6 foot 180. Now of course, Nightcrawler has his mutant abilities, which give him heightened fighting ability as far as speed and agility, but Nightwing is a better fighter, which I think maybe those two would balance them out. And I think if Nightwing were to just drop one little sonic disruptor, fight's over, Nightcrawler's on the ground crying.
So here's why that's wrong, because as soon as he dropped something, Nightcrawler would bamf out of there. It saved him in multiple universes.
Where does he bamf to?
Wherever his memory can
So in the same area where the sonic disruptor is? Or does he bamf to like his cottage or back to like Xavier's mansion?
You don't know.
With that tail between his legs?
No, I think he can only teleport to places he can actually see.
Right.
Within his field of vision.
So a place that Nightwing would still thump him.
No, he wouldn't be thumped. I mean, look, Nightcrawler. Okay, this is why Nightcrawler's good.
Oh, okay, good. Are you gonna finally tell me?
Yes.
Okay.
Nightcrawler has been in a couple What If fights. You know the What If series. Everybody knows the What If series. He did fight Wolverine.
You're using a what if as reference. A what if, a not happen story.
He's way more accurate. He's a lot more cuter. If we're talking about looks.
Cuter?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe in like a stuffed animal sense, not in a sort of a man like I can, you know. Who does he get?
Kitty Pryde.
When Colossus is done with her.
Look, this is before Colossus. This is way before Colossus.
She was just settling.
No, that's bullshit. Whoever wrote that had no idea what they were doing.
Anyone that's dating Nightcrawler keeps the lights off.
And by the way, they had to break up because she was in the same team that he led, by the way, which was Excalibur, and with the Phoenix. And when she left the group, it just made sense for them to part ways. Also, they broke up. It was amicable.
So it sounds like
look.
I don't know.
Nightcrawler. It's all about Nightcrawler.
All right, sure. If you want to yell at the camera and make them, obviously we know it's Nightwing. Come on, the most. Oh, he retreated again. He left. I win.
Did I bamf?
Win. Winner circle. Winner circle.
Bam! No, get back again. Oh.
All right, so it doesn't sound like we're in agreement over Nightwing versus Nightcrawler.
No.
All right, so you'll choose to be wrong. I'll choose to be right. So our next battle is going to be what fans upvoted is Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker.
Harry Potter.
I mean, you got the Force versus magic, which are very comparable. You got the wand versus a lightsaber.
That's really hard to think about.
That's why they upvoted. That's why they wanted. I think it's a good match, actually.
I hate to say it, but that is really that's a brain scratcher. I'm gonna go with magic. I'm gonna go. It's weird. I have to go with Harry Potter for this. Never thought I would say
I
that.
disagree. See, I would say that while Harry Potter probably has more long-range attacks with his wand and magic, Luke is going to be able to use the Force, get in there quick, just chop him right in half. Because up close, I mean, even if the Force and magic are somewhat equal, their combat skills for close range is not even comparable.
Right.
So I would give it to Luke.
Yeah, that's the hard thing. I would want to say, yeah, Luke all the way, but I think that Harry Potter has the myriad of spells that he can be like stasis or lightning blast or something to. But if you're right, you're at the same time. If he got close, he's done.
It's over.
He would be hacked.
And even if their power levels are the same, I would still give it to Luke because he's got age, he's got experience.
That's true. But Harry Potter has the struggle.
All right, so it sounds like we're in disagreement. I'm all for Luke. You're all for Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So that brings us to our last debate, which is a grab bag, where we're going to use an app, and it's going to randomly choose 2 different characters for us, and we're going to have to debate them no matter how obscure or weird it is. So let's see what character that it chooses for me. It landed on Batgirl. All right.
Batgirl.
So let's see who you have it now choose on yours. And now, show who you got.
I got
great.
Thanos.
Oh man.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, so now we have to debate how Batgirl would possibly beat Thanos. Well no, okay, here's a weird backwards theory, right? So Thanos is ruled by his love for death, which in the Marvel Universe is a woman, right? So obviously he loves women that are linked with death. Now Barbara Gordon, who was shot in the spine, almost died at the hands of the Joker, who was almost pure evil. So maybe he feels that Batgirl has been kissed by death. So maybe it's kind of like a death Batgirl entendre thing going on there, and maybe somehow, I don't know, that's the best I got.
He would have to know all of that, which he doesn't.
No, the Infinity Gauntlet, it gives him like the knowledge and all that stuff.
I don't know, well, what's Thanos' weakness? Is it
women?
Is it women?
I mean, like, yes, because he is bowed down.
That's all of our weaknesses.
Yeah.
That's cheap. I don't know. What's a good weakness?
That is like literally death. His woman is death. He has bowed over and done many things for her.
I think she could do like a Venus flytrap kind of thing to him, luring him into some kind of Thanos crunching machine. Or better, how can she get? Is it Thanos or Thanos? Am I saying it wrong?
I believe it's Thanos. But then is it Ra's al Ghul or Ra's al Ghul?
Fans, vote. Is it Thanos or Thanos?
They post below though. You can't read what technically it says because it's typed. Like how would you know?
I don't.
Ross and Ray are spelled the same way. Thanos, Thanos, it's spelled the same way.
It's tomato.
Exactly.
She would have to steal his gauntlet.
So
she would have to get.
They play like strip poker. Like I'll take off this piece of clothing if you take off this. And as soon as he takes the glove off, boom,
boom,
Batgirl wins.
Nightcrawler goes in, bam, gets it. Right?
No Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's knocked out from Nightwing. All right, that brings us to the end of today's show. Make sure you post below to see who you agree with, me or Orion. I'd also like to thank Orion Okaba for being here on the show today and doing that.
Thanks for having me, bud.
No problem. Glad you came. Okay. And make sure to go to our Facebook, which is facebook.com/BatInTheSun, and post who you would like to see us debate on our next show. Until next time, we'll see you around.
Bam! Orion Okaba at Twitter. Follow me, y'all. Bam!